Hello, YouTube. Chance Paladin here. Your best super duper favorite friend in the whole wide world. This is a kind of a quickie, different style. I have the different styles of podcasts and stuff, and sometimes I talk about stuff that's on my mind, and sometimes I try to help other people. So this is one of my try to help other people episodes. So I have two stories. This is my first story. This is Goat, and Goat was is the infamous YouTuber that has the infamous video, the Tarkov wiggle, the wiggle that destroyed Tarkov. I love Tarkov. I was a big Tarkov player and found out about Goat through LTT, which a lot of people watch. And Goat decided to take a huge risk and decide to expose scams. And he's a firefighter among other things, and decided to go into investigative journalism. And I am very pro exposing scammers, and he got a couple down the line. And he's already getting sued for scams that he's trying to uncover. He's doing the research. He's doing investigative journalism, and he's going to need people's help because he's getting sued. And the problem is, and he describes this in his video quite well, someone with more money than you can sue you back to the Stone Age, and they don't even need to win. They can just bankrupt you, and basically they just threaten everybody, make sure nobody will talk about them, and people will go, freedom of speech, XYZ. There's nothing that protects your freedom of speech from other people. The only way that we can protect our freedom of speech from other people is by supporting people when their free speech is under attack. So this channel has a long but sparse but still long history of trying to support either people's channels that are getting shut down that shouldn't, or people. This may be the first person that's ever gotten sued that I've tried to support. It's usually their channel's getting taken down. The person that he's alleging did the scams did try to shut his channel down and couldn't. So otherwise this video would be trying to advocate to get Goat's channel back, but YouTube sided, and rightly so, with Goat, saying, "Oh, well, this is clearly investigative journalism, and you're fine." So now he's getting sued. He'll need people's support. So if you're another YouTuber, and if you've ever talked about somebody on your channel, just remember they can sue you for who knows what, and then you could be left holding massive bills. So support Goat, because you never know if you're a YouTuber. You never know if you're going to be the next YouTuber getting sued. So yeah, that is part one. Go support Goat. I'll throw his link down below. He's got a great channel, and he's just getting started. And as people are saying in his chat, he must be on the right track. he seems to really be doing his due diligence, and he's not making very much off the videos. So even if you can't give him $1, definitely share his videos out. Gotta expose the scammers, and if you end up even saving one person from a scam, you're doing all of humanity a favor, as far as I'm concerned. And story number 2 here. David, aka Southern Prepper 1, wrote a second book called United We Stand, Building Your Emergency Preparedness Network. And I've been following Southern Prepper 1 basically almost since day one. And I've already demoed his other book on this channel before. He's already managed to hit number 1 in outdoor survival skills, which is pretty cool. Hold on, let me read the diddly-do for you. From the very beginning, humans from all over the world have relied on tribes, communities, and networks to survive and thrive. The lone hunter might catch a meal, but the hunting party can feed an entire village. This ancient wisdom still rings true today. Your network is your greatest survival tool. In today's uncertain world, where threats range from natural disasters to nuclear wars, having a comprehensive survival guide isn't enough. The book, United We Stand, Building Your Emergency Preparedness Network, offers a unique twist to the standard survival book by focusing on our most ancient, time-tested survival skill, community building. Whether you just want a list of reliable contacts to call in case of need, or you want to form and lead a full functional emergency preparedness group, this book will show you how to get there. Learn how to find, connect, and safely build relationships with emergency preparedness-minded people, both before and after a major disaster. Learn how to run your own emergency preparedness group while keeping safe from unwanted attention. Learn what skills a reliable group should have, what questions you should ask potential members. Learn what red flags you should look out for, and a whole lot more. In this small book, you'll find everything you need in order to build an emergency preparedness group from scratch, how to run it, and how to rely on it when you need it most. So, yes, when disaster strikes, it's the bonds forged within your community that make the difference between surrender and survival. United We Stand, Building Your Emergency Preparedness Network is not just a guide. It's a call to action, a manifesto that galvanizes you to fortify your community, one connection at a time. So, those of you who are new to the channel or don't know what the hell I am or who he is, Southern Prepper 1 was the advisor for the amazing but silly show Doomsday Preppers, but also he helped do a bunch of the conflicted card games, which was arguably, I mean, I hate to say it, but it's like, what questions you should ask potential members? Just play conflicted with them, and if they sound like a psychopath, you can wash them out pretty quick. So yeah, his other book's Nuclear War Survival, 1 hour crash course. Learn the basics fast just in case. I'd say it had about like 99% of what I was looking for in it. And the cool thing here is that he's number 1 in outdoor survival skills, which I don't know how big of a competition it is, but survival and emergency preparedness is massive. So this is the one that is really hard to break into. You can see he's number 2 in here right now. I think I've like I can't remember how far my books got. I have a screenshot of it, but I certainly never got anywhere close to number 1. Getting number 1 is hard. Getting top 10 is hard, and I'll explain why. SAS survival book is extremely popular. Ranger Handbook over here. Ranger Handbook is extremely popular, and some of these, there's the U.S. Army Survival Manual that was really popular. Some of these are just different editions of the same book, so I've never understood how exactly they shouldn't categorize it like that. Of course, Wild Edible Plants is extremely popular. Oh, look, his second one is still number 35. That's actually really good. Les Stroud's dropped to 37. This is actually a really good book. Not that I'm a proponent of Les Stroud at all. Oh shoot, I'm rambling past the time that I wanted to go into. The point is that for him to hit number 2, and his book's only been on for a couple days, that's a really good sign, but I'd really like to get him to number 1. So it's a $10 book. The reason why this is important is this honestly probably the number 1 question I get. How do I build a group? How do I build a group? How do I talk to my neighbors? How do I talk to my neighbors? And I honestly probably don't talk about that nearly as much as I should. I don't know why. I think it's because every time I talk to people about it, I talk to them like one-on-one. Everyone's situation is slightly different. And different people have a different way of doing it. It's like, do you mow your lawn and say hi? You know, do you wait for them to go get the mail, then jump out and go get the mail and be like, hey, neighbor? You know, it's kind of different. It's kind of different in every situation. You know, do you walk your dog over and over and over and over and over until you see him and wave? So I'm really interested, you know, in how he talks about it, because there's really 2 mindsets. The mindset of, you know, you shouldn't tell anybody, but reality is as soon as the lights are going to go out, they're going to see your lights are on. You can have blackout curtains and thermal curtains, but they're going to find out when you're not starving and everybody else is. And you got to have your mutual aid group ready before the rioters are stomping down your street. I literally had this conversation with somebody just within the last 2 days. What am I supposed to do? I'm like, well, you got to get your group together now. Oh, well, I'll be able to get a group together really fast. I'm like, dude, you got to have like radios at their houses, because a mob could spring up anywhere at any time for any reason. You always have to be ready. I mean, even if you're in a rural area, the example I use is in a city near here. They just enacted a quote-unquote daytime camping ban, and all the RVs that could drive suddenly just drove off. You don't know where the hell they're going, and you don't know if you live. Oh, I'm with the good old boys. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Like, there's no guarantee your town. You know, what do you have, like 1 tow truck? Are you going to tow truck, like, you know, 100 cars away, 100 RVs away? Like, what if they blockade a neighborhood? This is real stuff, and it's been happening for like 6, 7, 8 years already, and it's only going to get worse. Because every time the economy crashes, cheap RVs go on the market, or they get stolen. Like, so I don't know if he dives into a lot of this. I ordered my copy. It's going to take a couple days, but I'll get it on Kindle too. I don't know. Probably get it on Kindle too. But Southern Pepper One, great guy. He donates more of his time than I'll ever be able to in my whole life, and he's a million times more knowledgeable than me. He's really like the number 1 guy that's been like my guiding light. Well, him and James Yeager, which he unfortunately passed away, and so it's Southern Pepper One's like my big guiding light. And so buying his book, supporting him, he has other goodies too. Practical Survival is his Amazon store that has the kind of the upgraded water straws that actually come threaded with caps, like Life straws don't, and he sells them in packs that are for a lot better. I wouldn't in a million years recommend buying a Life straw. These actually are threaded. It's just much better. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. I haven't checked out his radios, but you should always have one, or 2 or 5. What I really like, I keep seeing them over here. But, oh yeah. What I love are these dang flashlights. They're plasma torch websites, which is just insane. I have, oh gosh darn it, they're sold out again. I love these. Something happened with my lighter, just for some stupid reason, or I couldn't find it. I can't remember, and I needed to light a candle. It was to keep the bugs away. And I popped this out, and I had the candle lit, and I was just so happy. It's insane. If you would have told me in a million years that we would have plasma lighters in a flashlight, I would have thought you were like super sci-fi. But these are currently available. That's a real bummer. Anyway, so yeah, every time you support Southern Prepper 1, it's just more and more people he can help. He helps a lot of people. So that's it. And so if you can help out Goat, share it, help him out. If you can help out Sure Survival, Southern Prepper 1's new book, United We Stand, Building Your Emergency Preparedness Network. If you can help him out, support, share, and I really like doing these videos. I don't want it to seem like I'm always spamming people to help all the time, but these Southern Prepper 1 could really use. I really want his book to get #1 on survival, and I really want Goat to absolutely kick ass in the lawsuit against him. So yeah, if you could help out and share, and or at least take a look, sub to both of their channels if you haven't, and that way we can all hopefully get through this together. So yep, and this is G0at's channel again, and I'll link them both down below. And if you could help them out, or like, or share, or send a positive message or something, literally anything. We gotta get behind the people and push that are trying to help. So I will talk to you all later. Bye.